Folks, if you are watching this, then I am already dead. Just joking, folks. Bad Simpsons joke. I am taking a rest time, so this is just going to be a quick update where I started to feel something going in my ankles, started to feel something going in my knees. No, folks, love isn't in the air. I have almost hit the point of overtraining. So I'm preparing to make extra videos on these. It's just a place marker, which is what my rebuild vlog is all about. So if you're starting, your brain isn't normally strong enough to do any damage, so you probably don't have to worry about it. You can just do what I do in startbuilding.me in whatever capacity that you can do it, and just lower the numbers to suit your needs. If you're getting back into training like I have been doing, or if you're coming back from an injury, even coming back from an injury is not bad. If it's bad enough like me having to learn to walk again, it's hard to do too much, if you catch my drift. You can sort of, like, people I know who will remain nameless in my family has doing a competitive trail run at the moment and has damaged the ligament in her foot and continued to run 8 kilometers on the race. Probably not the greatest idea in the world, but when the adrenaline is surging, folks, we do crazy things. And so as a result, it's going to take a little bit of extra time to heal, unfortunately. But after MRIs and scans, it seems like it's not so bad. So the recovery time, albeit in a boot on crutches, for an athlete is kind of a degrading experience, right? Something that as soon as you get a downtime, which leads me over to people making the comeback, when you've had the downtime and you come back and you want to go harder than you can, your brain is far, far stronger than your actual muscles, joints and ligaments. So you've got to ease back into the exercise, folks. And for me, going for 40 days, doing 90 to 120 minutes most days in the gym was way too much. But it was for me trying to gauge how hard I can push myself for muscle growth and hypertrophy. Muscle growth and hypertrophy during this first initial 3 months rebuild period. I want to try and benchmark myself to see how hard I can go without stepping over, and I think probably an hour at the gym is enough for me at the moment. And I'll just adjust my camera there as it's giving up my production values. And I won't change it or redo the video because I'm lazy and it gets the point across nonetheless. So, as I said, if you're beginning, your brain probably won't be strong enough to do damage. You're usually young, or you just don't have the muscle mass, and so I can show you slowly but surely how to avoid what I'm talking about here. If you're an athlete, that's the biggest awareness should be red flagging you now. Slow down. You're not as strong as you used to be, even if you can still train as hard as your mind wants to. A lot of the times, you've got that muscle memory that people talk about. That is true. Muscle memory. Do you have tendon memory, ligament memory, bone memory? Not in my experience. Some people might. Some people might have got to that, have had enough longevity to get that sort of strength to handle that tension, but I haven't. So on my days off, I deload, something I have far too much shame to go to the gym for, and I'm doing, 5 kilo dumbbells at home, like literally, what would that be at the moment? Maybe 30% or 25% of dumbbells that I've been working with for my arms to just get it to the point that I can go to the climbing center again and do bouldering without feeling like my tendons are about to pop and need a whole bunch of time off the training again. So really it was a lesser of evils to walk the dogs, do my dumbbell work, which I'll always do deloading just whilst watching TV, or in this case it's been all the Premier League, European soccer this week, which has been great that it's come back. It has saved me a lot of mental anguish. But you've just got to find something else that you can do to take your mind off the fact that you got to take some downtime, and take it, folks. It sucks. Everybody goes through it, whether you're an athlete to a beginner. If you injure something, as I always say, take a step back, smell the roses, do what you enjoy. And it's the one time where you can, take the proverbial mick and do nothing really, because it's a time to heal. You can just deload or just do nothing at all, your best bet. One of my GPs gave me that advice, and my girlfriend at the time advice, just do nothing. And it's unfalsifiable scientific evidence, folks, that by doing nothing, you do let stuff heal. So take a load off, take a break. Like I have, 5 days. I'll be back at it on Monday. I'm already itching to get back at the gym to make sure my sweet gains don't go away. But in the time that I've had off, I've been reflecting that enough is probably enough. I'm trying to do boxing, kettlebell swing workouts eventually, and cycling. I don't want to have a whole bunch of muscle mass. And in the interim, in these days off, I've already cruised back up to 90 kilos, which is, if you remember from my last few videos, I was at like 88 or something like that. So I'm not sure how much muscle mass is going to be optimum for me, but I don't want to cruise back up to 100, which is me walking around like this feeling uncoordinated and stupid. So I'll see you for my next video on Monday. If you're sore and aching like one person in my family, sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I'll see you on Monday.